Alright, it is time to go back at it. We are just inside, well, a bit outside of Antwerpen, or Antwerp. And where are we actually at? Town-wise, I have no idea. But now we are headed to Germany, I assume. Orlinghausen, which is way over here. So that is our next go. As you can see, though, it's still cloudy out. I also have less money because we did a little maintenance to the plane. The overspeeding brought down the airframe, so we just solved that. We've got the cargo all on board. We're ready to go. It's a little difficult. I have to keep this thing much lower fueled, and it may mean on some heavier, longer flights it may require a stop for fuel in the middle of it. So let's go ahead real quick, see if we can get pushed back. If I can remember how to get a pushback. Shift P. There we go. Just because they've got us in a bad spot here with the basketball hoops off to our left. Alright, that will be fine. That was an abrupt stop, jeez. Let's go ahead. Get all that on. Battery on over here. Okay, so we are headed to EDLO, which is 142 miles away. Had to shorten up the distances just because our speed is so low. Let's go ahead and get it fired up the easy way. And of course, an airplane spawns in immediately. Wait for GPS. While we're doing that, we can go ahead and get turned around here. We still how do I get unhooked from getting a pushback? Sweet, I think we broke it. Control P. Nope. P is just Alt P. Movement now? Nope. Alright. Controls real quick. Push. Alt P. Thought I did that. Alt P. Alt P. There we go. Okay. Left Alt. Now we know. And that gave us a lot of time for the GPS to load up. Let's go ahead and get down here, see if we can find a windsock. Remember that there was one down a ways, and looks like it may still be blowing in the same direction. Let's go ahead and park here. I'm gonna quickly, we don't normally do this, but since I would have the info, we can't get far enough quick. Since we would have the info if we could get... Yeah, we got a back taxi. Okay. Alright, so let's get our direct in here to E. Crap. There we go. E had something screwed up on my other screen. ED. Hello. Alright. Activate that. Let's taxi on down. We've got quite a bit of fuel on board, so yeah, since we made it with like 25 gallons aside last time on a 170 trip, I think we are perfectly fine with making it on lower fuel on these shorter hops. I don't know if we actually need to use flaps on takeoff in this thing. We'll sort that out one day. Taxied enough. Shouldn't need all of this. I wouldn't think we would need all of this, but who knows? All right. Rolling. And we are up. Okay, maybe.
Transporter, have a nice flight.
Maybe needs flaps. Definitely needs trimmed out though. Jeez, it's nosing down like crazy here. Really slow off the ground. Okay, let's go ahead and, oh boy. We are not climbing well. Why? Somewhere I've missed a switch. Something is not turning on for me. And this thing is not wanting to trim out. Let me get it trimmed out first so that I can kind of pay attention, but not. What the hell? Why is it trimming itself? Okay, something is broken. It is autopiloting itself, so let me just turn that off. Does it quit? Okay, it's quit now. These screens don't light up at all, so That's annoying. We're gonna climb at 300 feet. And can we get nav on? Nav on. There we go. Alright. Got it. Vertical speed is not working. Altitude holds on. I don't know. I'm lost. I have no idea why things are working slightly differently today, but that's fine. We'll fly low. I think we are so far off of our track that it is not wanting to actually do what we tell it. So we're going to go heading hold, get it back over towards the line, and then it should pick up nav. And if not, then we'll just do heading ourselves and call it good. But looks like very low ceiling, so we're going to be flying low. Low and slow. Back on, heading off, and then as we approach the line, hopefully it will recognize it and turn. Got a fairly large city over there. Eindhoven? Possibly what it is called. Alright, plane, you gonna turn for me? Or are we gonna be broken the whole way? Nav is on. Turn. Altitude is still climbing. Let's hold there, and now we are headed in a direction. So this, I have no idea what it's directing towards. Could be that. So yeah, if I change it, so we could possibly, let me pull up light planner here. Many things that we got going on here. I need a lot more screens. Alright, so actually we're going to EDLO. So let me just get information on it. Alright, we got one runway. It is paved. We have no charts. Weather is saying that we are at 2991. Possibly some rain. And it looks like it is a fairly small, narrow runway, so should be interesting. It's 2,500, 2,600 feet, so what do we got down here? Looks like a racetrack. No, it's probably not, but looks like one. It's probably just a park. Yeah, I think it's military, but everything's in German on the map, so I'm not going to be able to tell what the hell anything is saying. But got a little town down there. Got a soccer stadium. It actually looks like a soccer stadium. It's actually an asset put in there, so that's cool. I wouldn't have any idea which team, but it must be one of the top tiers if it's modeled in the game and not photogrammetry. Ooh, we're getting some frame issues as I look around, even with this. Alright, heading into a little bit of cloud. Taking a look at this, we are just above freezing. No, maybe below it. Yeah, we're just a little bit below it, so hopefully it's not too terrible. It looks like it may be reaching all the way to the ground. Speaking of ground speed, 132. We're about an hour out. And I was thinking that we were in Germany already, but no, we're not. Well, are we? I don't know. None of these words make sense. It's all a mystery to me. We're in maybe the Netherlands, heading closer to Germany, but I think right now we're in the Netherlands. .3 minutes out, ground speed 132 still, airspeed is over 160. Let's see if I can grab this. It's such a pain in the butt. Okay. You know what? I have not been paying attention to anything. We've been RPM way too high. I've been a bad pilot since it's all been a mess trying to get things to work on the autopilot, but now we're good. Alright, so that brings it up. And I don't think we want it cold. We can turn our fuel pumps off. Okay, so I've got everything going. We are headed in the right direction. And we are going towards Germany. And all the town names are going to be slightly different than what I know them as, because they're all in German. Some of them will be the same, but it looks like we have got just a ton of towns. Like, this is a massive bit that we're gonna go north of Dortmund all the way back to Duisburg, and it's all just connected here with Cologne, and just a big old metro area, it looks like. That's what it wanted me to do for the message. Okay. Don't know what an ADF is. Don't know what that is. At one time in my life, I did know. All of that information has left my brain. I think we're going to stay in fairly flat terrain. I think all of the north may be flatter. Yeah, looks like a few hills. Something gets up to 2,000 off in that direction. All right, so what are we going over right now? We've got a possibly military base. There is a oval looking track over here. Oops, that is not annoying at all. Why can't I see what? Nope, we're icing up a bit too. Are we just flying too close to it? Should be a runway. Let's real quick while we're over here. Oh yeah, we didn't have pitot heat on. Man, I am just a disaster today. Where is this airport that it says that we're flying past? must have been just directly under us. Let's go turn our head all the way around back here. Nope. I don't know. There was some sort of weird circle track there. Then we got a town of Venray. Might be good idea to just protect ourselves from icing. The wings are not going to be protected. It looks like it does clear up in a bit, so we should be fine. Alright, so we got this lake over here, and then just past the lake, we're in Germany. Got a quite large airport coming up. Getting a little icing there too. Did I get this all turned on? Cabin heat. Defroster on. I think we're okay. We're gonna have to avoid, if we see any more moisture, gonna have to avoid that. Alright, so where is this airport? There's the airport. And you can kind of see the border. Germany. Got some more moisture over there. It looks like we got a bit more here. Let's go ahead and let's drop down a bit. These clouds are just, it's not good weather. Drop down to 2,400. Maybe that'll help us out a tiny bit. $2,250. Looks a little comfortable down here. A little further away from those clouds. See, the train does go up as we go south. Looking for racetracks along this road. Not seeing a whole lot. possible dirt bike track, but I don't think it's going to be close. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to, if we spot it, we spot it, like a racetrack, but I don't think there's much of anything up here. I think this is farmland, and so it gets used for useful things. Ground speed 130. We are hitting an outer boundary on I don't even know what the hell it would be. I don't see an airport. It must be the one that we flew over. That was just back there. So there's not anything else around us. We got the Rhine coming up though. Vessel. Oh, I think that will be off to our left, right at the bend, right there. Then all of the metro area of all these towns. Looks like we're going to kind of follow a river. It's a canal. Splits off from the Rhine and heads this way. Lepe? Yeah, there's a canal and there's a river. Oh, we're gonna go through quite a bit of towns, but not through the really populated area. Sit up a little bit higher so we can see things. This is Xanten? Xanten? I don't know. X is silent? I've never encountered a word like that, but it is... Where the hell is it? Is it right behind the engine? Yeah, it is right here in Lutingen. It's going to be brutal as I try to say anything. This is the X town. We got a whole lot of water down here. bit of sun popping out. That's good news. Quite a large tower over there. There. Jindrik is this down here, and Budrik is this here. Vessel. I think the W is a V in German. It is right there. Got a few boats on the river, barges. Got a very large tower in the middle of town, but I don't think it's anything. It's just a antenna. Right there. Maybe an observation with a antenna on top of it. But then here you got the canal and then the little river next to it that feeds into the Rhine. Got a whole bunch of plants down there along the river, and then just a massive amount of population. We do have some hills. Starting to see that. Apparently we're just going to follow this line, which is a railroad, or was a railroad. It's a road and maybe a railroad and maybe a power line. It's a dotted line. I'm not sure what that means. Could just be a border as well. At least it's clearing up. I mean, it's not ever going to be sunny on this trip, but we don't have the icing concerns that we did have. Elevation of where we're going is 590 feet, so it should stay fairly level. Here's this line, but it does look like it stops here. But actually, it continues on. I think it may be an outline for kind of like for this river. Maybe it's a levee type system for flooding. I don't know. It's just very odd. Yeah, but it gets here, it turns, and then it heads this way, and it just kind of keeps this distance from the river and the canal. a very large rail system coming up in Waldsedung. I'm a fucking mess. Not gonna be able to. We'll go with the easiest name, Hulls or Drewer, Marl, around there. Currently, we're about to fly over Schirmbeck, right here. Yeah, I think next flight we'll be heading south now that we're in Germany. I think I'm still very, very far away from the airport that I want to go to. But I kind of wanted to fly over Germany because it is a very interesting landscape. We're 31 minutes out, so we are about halfway in this flight now. Do have a military area coming up. And we got something happening just straight ahead of us. This. There's rail that goes in there. And I mean, you know, I would try to say the name of it, but German. I don't know if you can see that. I can't make it any bigger. Well, yeah, I can make it bigger. Yeah. I'm not going to attempt to say that. I guess I'm going to go with Ammunition Storage West. That's what I'm going to say that says. Munition Storage West. But yeah, a bunch of warehouses and trees, and it may even be faked just because countries have certain rules about showing military sites. Now off over here is a big old area with lots of tracks going in. It's called Chemi Park Mall. So I'm going to say it's a chemical plant. Also, I'm noticing near these stacks, there's these hills, just these random hills out here in some places. Back here, random hill stacks. What's up with that? Is it just, like, waste that's just getting piled up next to it? Or is it just a random hill that they built next to? But, yeah, we got the chemical plant back there, or at least what we're calling a chemical plant. we'll see it as it flies by. Let me check this area and see if we've got any tracks. Not seeing anything, so doesn't mean that there isn't something out there. Alright, so this area is marked off, and maybe it's just like how they mark off their parks, reserves, but there's a little airfield off there too. So it kind of makes me think military, but it's a very small strip. That's actually how small of runway we're going to. It's actually a longer runway than what we're going to, so I may have my work cut out for me, because that looks pretty damn short. But I think it's actually grass. No, there's a paved bit there, but there is grass there as well for landing, maybe gliders. Okay, well, Ludenhausen is up next, and that is directly in front of us. Over here is Olfen. And we're 24 minutes out, 52 miles out. Fuel, we're at 20 gallons each side, so we're good. I could have went way less. Ooh, that was a bad graphical jump. A little worried about how jumpy it's being. That's not going to be good if it continues through landing. Oh wow, where we're going is very interesting. It looks like they've got like 4 different runways all going in the same direction. And yeah, that's gonna be weird. I think I looked at the wrong airport when I zoomed in last time, because this thing is strange. And then weirdly, we've got like, it's showing a lot of terrain just past it, so. And then to the south, we've got more military, it looks like. But we're headed, one of the bigger town names is Stukenbrook. It's got another name. I forgot how you say the big B. I think it is SH, kind of. Scholschel in Stukenbrook. Stukenbrock. But we're a ways away from that yet. $45 miles out. Looking in the area where we're going, if there's any racetracks. We've got a BMX. A lot of BMX is listed. Holy crap. There's an oval track with a road course in the middle of it. Why did the audio changed? Very strange. We can take this off now. Yeah, there is an oval racetrack. How far away is that? Oh, we may just fly directly over it. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna go look at that and then land. I'm gonna try to find out some information on this. It's a kart track now, but Not seeing a whole lot of info on it. I mean, it's... Is it paved? The images are not helping. I mean, this is like bigger than Five Flags Speedway, probably. It may be motorcycle flat track though. And then maybe some... Yeah. I think it's motorcycle flat track, but I think it's a sand oval. Let's translate. See if Google can the sand track. 800 meter sand oval. And supermoto. What? Yeah, we definitely gotta fly over this. That is amazing. I'm gonna have to ask some questions in Discord about that, because I got a few Germans. We've probably been flying past things while I've been looking at that, but it's very rare to see oval racing. It makes sense now, but because it's not actually paved. I gotta figure out how far off. Shit, there might be something else over there. We may be headed to Oval Central of Germany. Because I zoomed in looking for this and found something else. Where the hell am I now? Using two different maps on this to try to piece together things. Alright, I think this one's horse. Those don't count. But I can't find it on satellite image. So I don't know what's going on with that one. I think that's just a sports field that's outlined, apparently. For some odd reason. Okay, well. Back to trying to find out where the hell the sand oval is on our route. Harswinkle. Okay. Got it. It's not very far off our route, and it's not very far away. So we are going to go heading and turn ourselves this direction. That is going to take us over here. It's going to add a bit, but I believe it is 100% worth it. Yeah, so the reason why I am very worried about icing all the time in the plains like this is this ice is still here. We've got the defroster to slowly melt away, but if this thing gets iced up really bad, there's nothing you can do. You can't clear it. So it is a very dangerous situation. I mean, we haven't flown through a whole lot. It is still iced up around there. We're clear here, but yeah, the Seneca, it's got a little window right here that can stay clear. But, yeah, it's very dangerous, and we're actually coming up on some lower, thicker clouds, because, of course, why not? Let's go vertical speed and drop down some more. See the little ridge that we're going to. Throttle back just a little bit here. Don't want to fly past the sand track, the sand oval too quickly. Now, it translated to sand that may just be, you know, like dirt or gravel or, you know, some word that got changed into sand, but all right, trying to figure out the situation here. So we've got a railroad track or something that we should be going over. We've got the highway. This is a different highway. Okay. There it is. Heading directly at it. Let's turn a bit. There you go. An oval track in Germany. Go scan it, iRacing. We can run dirt cars there. little kart track in the middle of it. You could do a rallycross track like they're doing with the supermoto stuff. But yeah, that is a very large track for what it is. You can see why I thought it was paved. It's got a little banking to it, it looks like. But kart track in the center, so you can mash up the paved kart track with the sand, dirt, oval. But yeah, I did not expect to see that. Alright, let's go find this airport, which is going to be even crazier than finding a dirt oval in Germany. So, airport's going to be up over here. And a half miles away from it. Probably gonna have to circle, kind of get an idea. Let's see if we can get any weather info from any airport that's around here. Which would be like this one. Nope, because it didn't. Moved when I went to select it. I'm just gonna click on any that are nothing. Nope. Alright. So, we're just gonna have to figure it out on our own. Or not worry about it. But I think the way this is laid out, we probably have to land in one certain direction. I mean, we can come... These aren't massive hills, but I'm gonna guess that wind probably is coming down off of them, or is just a crosswind. Let's go ahead, full mixture. So we're heading almost directly at it. I'm gonna guess this here. Really neat looking area though. Whoop. Hopefully they get that fixed in the next build. I know they said something about the sensitivity going crazy. Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna say this clearing right here, because this one looks too large and kind of up a hill. So I'm gonna say this clearing. I think this is actually maybe... looks military as well. Could be foresting. We can land either way, but yeah, got these little ridges here. It's the first large formation we've seen. Decent looking towns, but it's because it's a slightly different culture in town, so it's believable to me seeing it, but from someone from the area, the AI generation maybe. That doesn't look like AI. That looks really clean. This actually looks really good. Alright, so there's a little bend right there, and then the airport is there. Alright, we've got it. Let's go ahead. Turn off autopilot. Yep. Alright, we're under 140 now. Gear down. May have to go look around town because I'm not seeing signs of really bad AI. I want to know if we've just randomly gotten to a smaller area that does have... I mean, this looks photogrammetry. That's pretty awesome if it is. If it's AI, it looks way better than AI generated stuff in the US. And some of that down there looks AI. You're not getting the effects that you normally get with trees and stuff. Alright, how am I going to find out which way the wind's blowing? I think it's a big crosswind because our airspeed is at nearly 90 and our ground speed's at 67. I think we're gonna just land towards the west, towards the east. First, I gotta spot the paved runway. We've got a ton of grass runways that we can just land on, but a lot of flaps here because we do have to drop down quite a bit. Oh yeah, turn in. It's gonna be a crosswind. We started turning and it got bumpy. It was fine when we were flying into it, but did not like us. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, look at the cross that we've got going on here. Maybe smarter to just land in the grass. Alright. Don't stall. Oh boy. Holy crap, this one is... This is getting ridiculous. We are getting thrown all around. I think we've reached that crosswind limit that... Holy shit. What is going on? Getting destroyed here. Alright. Got over the trees. Smoothed out a little bit. Everything, though, got jumpy as hell. Push it over to the right.
Nice landing, pilot.
Ooh, crosswind. Gotta turn into it. We almost tipped it down. Jesus. That was scary. And it looks like we're at another glider sort of custom airport. But holy shit. That was one of the scariest landings ever. And yeah. Look at the windsock. Look at... I don't think it was helping that if the game was running really poorly. But holy crap. That was something. But yeah, we got another custom little airport. Getting lucky getting sent to these. This wind was ridiculous. Alright, let's turn it off. Just be glad that we
Transporter. Cargo unloading in
made
progress.
it to the ground
Stand
the
by,
soft
pilot.
way. We'll let them do their thing. I mean, this wind is ridiculous. But here we are at check-in. What we got for a sign over here? So this video's going long as hell too. Okay.
Transporter from dispatch.
Well, we are
The
in
cargo was
Germany.
picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
We know that. I don't know what we're selling here. Something motors.
You are clear to start your engine.
It looks like some old school stuff. Because I don't know what the hell that is. We got the tower here. And I was able to tell because it said tower. We've got a very large food court area for whatever this is. I'm gonna just walk through the gate. So we have the pilot building, the super course, the round Flugen charter, and beer. I'm gonna just go with beer because it says gut and shine. No, it doesn't say Stein. Yeah, but if you want more info, email them there. I have no... I even took German in college, and that was a waste of money. What do we got back here? I really like these airports, and the fact that we can... Okay, so check-in, cafe, bar, and restaurant. So that is why there's so many things out there. Oh, we got multicolored bins. Alright, it's time to do this the quicker way now. Let's get the drone out. So I was going to get very bored walking around slowly. So this, yeah, this is the whatever. I'm going to say they work on old cars. Very old building. So Some garages back here that I don't think would be plain. I mean, are we on like a sort of racetrack as well? Doesn't look like it. The airfield itself, you've got these like grass bits. I don't know if this is for like the wheels on, I don't know why it is the way it is. Alright, we gotta get out of this mode and go to free cam because we were limited. Alright, let's go over to this building. Higher up you go, the quicker it goes, so. This is still custom. Alright, so that means hangar, I'm gonna say. We got some people parked here. We got floating building. It's a weird old hangar. Okay. What do we got over here? Is this custom as well? You know what? I wonder if these strips are for glider. No, I don't know. I'm glad we didn't land in. They got trees getting put in bits, so glad that I decided to go with the paved. Yeah, we just got a little building here. What is this? This is the yeah, I got nothing. Nothing there adds up to words that I understand. This is the private parking place. Do not park here! Exclamation mark. And gas. Are there any other buildings? Doesn't look like it. Got a bunch of smaller things back here. We've got, this is AI. But I feel like back this direction wasn't AI. But maybe it was just, it looked so good from above. We were high enough for it to look okay. What we got over here? This is photogrammetry. So is this I mean, it feels like graveyard, but I think it's a house. And then we've got like, is this where you learn to drive? I think this is where you learn to drive. Okay, we're gonna say that this is a driver's ed area. This town is photogrammetry. This is freaking awesome. Now I'm gonna find out that one of my viewers actually lives here. That'd be even nuttier. Yeah, so we got some solar. Got a warehouse there with trucks. Ooh, someone's got a pool in their backyard. A lot of people got pools in their backyard. Oh, that is the fun of photogrammetry. When you get too close, you realize that building, oh, photogrammetry ended. Okay, so how is it that, is it just this direction? Yeah, okay, so it goes off this way. This must be the major or larger town that we get it for. We got some apartments, some duplex, skylights or solar, but it looks like skylights. This is near the city center. Got some lakes and a weird ass. What is this? I don't understand any of this. Give me a damn castle. We've got a circus going on or something. What? The circus is in town, so, you know, it's gonna be in town forever until they update photogrammetry. I don't even know what to do for the thumbnail of this video. There's so much to see. Okay, so then we've got either a memorial or possibly churchiness. Then possibly another church. We've got power lines over here. This is more industrial area. Or, yeah, I don't know. That looks like a big ass greenhouse right there. Oops, I've lost my mouse. This goes on for a bit. Got an airport over here. There's a whole lot of photogrammetry. Is there stuff on the other side? This is cool. I mean, I could sit here and look around at this town. I thought it looked too damn good to be AI, and it definitely was. I just don't know what the, like, is this the big city area? Or is it just all a metropolis, larger area that's why it is? There are these people up here on the top of this ridge. Yeah, this is why it was killing my frames. Got maybe like a university over here. It's got that feel to it. Definitely getting into more urban-ish. We've got a helipad for a hospital. Here we go. Here's old school. Is this still photogrammetry? Yep, it's still photogrammetry. Old school center. Where are we at? This is Belfield. Belfield? Yeah, this is the old city center. Oh, we got a football stadium. I'm gonna say that's a mall. I don't know who, because I don't follow Bundesliga, because I can't say it, as you just heard. We got 100. There's so much. I mean, kind of disappointed that I haven't seen a castle, but another hospital. This is awesome. Alright, well, this is a long-ass video, and we're not, I mean, we're flying, but not really. So, I'm going to say that's it, and I'm going to continue to just look around at, what is this a university? No, this is, what is this? This looks like a mental institute. Sorry if it's like government or something, but there's some weird cars parked here, some like vans. We got a water park over here. I could sit here and look at towns like this, especially from different countries where everything's completely different than what I'm used to. Pretty awesome. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Tell me everything that I got wrong on that if you know the area, but pretty neat. Thanks for watching.